Hello everyone, I am AGWE ROLAND CHOO, biomedical engineer at Maghrabi ICO Cameroon Eye Institute. Today we shall be looking at tonometer. Basically we have two types of tonometer. We have the non-contact tonometer and the contact tonometer. Today we shall be looking at a very important tonometer called the Applanation Tonometer. In few minutes, I shall be taking you through what is an Applanation Tonometer, parts of an Applanation Tonometer, calibration of Applanation Tonometer, and maintenance of Applanation Tonometer. What is an Applanation Tonometer? An Applanation Tonometer is a diagnostic tool used by eye care professionals to measure the intraocular pressure, abbreviated IOP. We should also note that the normal IOP is 10 to 21 millimeters of mercury. This Applanation tonometer was also introduced in 1954 by Goldman. Hence, that is why it is called the Goldman Applanation tonometer. Let's look at parts of an Applanation tonometer. We should first note that an Applanation tonometer uses the slit lamp as a carrier to measure the IOP. We have the adapter that connects to the slit lamp. As you can see to my screen, we have the prism, which is used for measuring or applanate the cornea. We have the filler arm, which is used to move prism forward and backward. As you can see, we have the control weight insert. This is where we insert the calibration rod to check our Applanation tonometer. We have the housing, which is where the mechanical parts are located. We have the adjusting or the measuring knob, which can be adjusted and can read the IOP. Calibration of Applanation tonometer. Checking the calibration. The check must be carried out once a month. This is very important. The calibration error check weight bar and holder are fitted in the side of the Applanation tonometer. See, as you sit in front of your screen by your right, the longer part of the weight point should be towards the examiner. This is it. This is the longer part towards the examiner. The calibration error check weight bar has 5 marking units. The central marking corresponds to 0. We shall see in our next slide. Okay, you see, we have the center corresponding to 0. We have 2 and 6, and we have 2 other points. So we make 5 points. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. 2 on either side of it represent label 2, and the 2 outermost making represent label 6. You see 2, 2, 6, 6. These markings correspond to 0, 20, 60 millimeters of mercury, respectively. Insert the prism in the holder and place the tonometer on the slit lamp. Now we are going to be doing checking procedure at 0. Insert the calibration rod in the instrument at 0 position. Set the measuring drum at 0. We insert, we set it at 0. The measuring knob has to be adjusted between minus 0.05 to plus 0.05 position by rotating in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. If the filler moves between this movement, then the instrument has no error. Checking the procedure at 2. At position 2, insert the calibration rod to the instrument at position 2. At position 2, set the measuring drum at 2. You can see at 2. The measuring knob has to be adjusted between 1.95 to 2.05 position by rotating in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. As you can see here, you rotate 0 plus 0 plus 2.05, and below also we have plus 1.95. If the filler moves between this movement, then instrument has no error. We are checking at procedure at 6. Insert the calibration rod to the instrument at 6 position. Set the measuring drum at 6. The measuring knob has to be adjusted between 5.95 to 6.05 position by rotating in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. If the filler moves between these movements, then instrument has no error. Maintenance of Applanation Tonometer for users. These are things the user has to do time to time. How to maintain the tonometer. The user must see that the reusable measuring prism must be cleaned and disinfected after every examination using 0.5% sodium hypochlorite solution. To ensure a long life, the device must be cleaned every week and covered with a cover when not in use. The user must pay attention to all of this. Cleaning. While cleaning the tonometer, one must avoid directly spraying cleaning solution on the equipment. Very important. Clean the housing using a slightly moistened cloth. Very important. Do not use any liquid which are corrosive or alcoholic in nature. Corrosive means the material of the body of the tonometer gets damaged. Now we look at some general instruction. Now I am going to give some general instruction regarding the maintenance of the tonometer. Do not spray the WD-40 on the parts of the tonometer. Add only few drops of lubricating oil wherever necessary by using a syringe. Educate the users to handle the tonometer carefully. If they accidentally put down, then the inner part of the tonometer get damaged and it is very difficult to bring back to work. More on general instruction. Also, do not disassemble the instrument. The instrument should be used in a clean environment. Do not use alcohol or acetone, which can weigh down the prism surface over time. Do not use UV light to disinfect or sterilize the prism. Check the prism for scratches, sharp edges, and cracks because scratches can injure the cornea of the patient. Thank you.